Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Special shout out to you all, man, for always holding me down and just being a part of anything that I'm a part of. Shout out to the print champs, man. Shout out to y'all for copping your Hurt season hats, all your Lord Brunson merch. I got some big things coming on the way with the merchandise as well. And shout out to Big Manscape. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Print Champs and shout out to Big Manscape. I'm pleased to announce that, you know what I'm saying, the Manscaped deal will be going on. You know what I'm saying? Most likely throughout the winter. So we will still be able to, use code Brunson, save 20% off, and, get those great savings on these great products. Listen, these type of, business ventures don't get extended without you guys' support. So I wanted to tell you guys, thank you, you know what I'm saying, for always holding me down. Make sure you use code Brunson. Go to Manscaped, get what you got to get. Make sure you tap into the print champs, you know what I'm saying? Get what you got to get. And listen, man, the football season is here. Yeah.
I'm in a room full of G's and these stay ready. They'll pull your card and tear your shit apart if these acting reckless. Me, I'm just a smooth mover. Route running, catching fades. Been ready my whole life. Lance Stevenson on manners. The ball's just speed.
It didn't go the way we wanted it to. Ultimately, in the end, we didn't have the outcome we wanted. So, very hungry.
My wish, sending flowers in them vases. Knowing flowers mean death. Hockey mask like I'm Jason. It's taking off, they need a head start cause moving slow motion. We be fishing out the ocean. See wetter than the ocean. I be creeping on a slow light. On her body like I'm lotion. You ain't getting in the fortress. Ride around Ford Focus. This is just a late notice. I'm the one you should fear. I can hop in y'all lanes and run you over roadkill. This shit is too easy. This shit is so easy. Gambling a high roller. Ticket bank, best believe me. This shit is too easy. This shit is so easy. Gambling a high roller.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Training camp day one is in the books. It's in the books. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff that I've been hearing, I like. I love it. I just absolutely love it. A lot of things are as advertised. You know what I'm saying? And the Philadelphia Eagles kicked this thing off with some exciting stuff that happened today already. And some kind of things that I wasn't expecting. But let's talk about it, man. So, a couple key points, man, that's right on the top of my head that's sticking to me is that, you know what I'm saying, Devontae Smith is back there fielding punts along with Boston Scott, and I believe it was Kenneth Gainwell. What that means to me is that we're trying to find the answer in the punt return game. We've been bad there for a while, and I would have liked to seen Jalen Reagor back there, you know what I'm saying, but we're going to get to that in a minute, being as though he did return a punt for a touchdown last season, so it's kind of a strong suit to his game, you know what I mean, and he was one of those guys in college who was good at fielding the punt for his respective team, you know what I'm saying, so I don't want to see so much of a Devontae Smith out there. I want to see more of a Jalen Reagor out there, for obvious reasons, you know what I'm saying. The more time you on the field, that's the more time for a chance for you to get hurt or nicked up, get a concussion or anything like that. Jalen Reagor has a different body build, a different size, to where I think he will be able to withstand some of that punishment on a punt return and still go out there and get his regular reps as a wide receiver. So I'm ecstatic about that. I believe that, the left tackle battle will heat up, but it started off with both guys and Derek Barnett and Jordan Mailata switching between reps with the first team. So that's exciting. You know what I'm saying? That they're getting their feet wet and they're, understanding that it's a competition. They're going out there, they're getting an equal shot. We're not going out there and saying, look, this is for you. You know what I mean? We're not giving up. You know what I'm saying? Because there has been reports in the past with other coaching staffs that the Philadelphia Eagles basically gave guys jobs without letting other guys compete. You know what I'm saying? But that don't seem like it doesn't seem like it's the case for this coaching staff. Now let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, the wide receiver position. You know what I mean? Mixed reviews, you know what I'm saying? Not about performance, but just how I'm feeling. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Jalen Reagor wasn't a participant in I think 7-on-7 drills or whatever it was that was happening today. He wasn't out there, but he was out there for individual warm-ups. Long story short, what I'm hearing is that he might be injured, might have some tightness in the back or something like that. That isn't going to sit well with Philadelphia Eagles fans right now, but it don't really matter what the casual fan thinks. It's all about making sure he's ready for game day week 1. Now, so with that left on the field with the first unit for this opening practice was a Devontae Smith, a Travis Fulgham, and Arcega-Whiteside out the slot. Are the Philadelphia Eagles trying something different to try to truly see what they have in J.J. Arcega-Whiteside? I think so, but I would have liked to see Quez Watkins outside of the slot, out there in the slot. I don't know if this is a Howie Roseman move, but it kind of feels like it. This was a high draft pick. Howie Roseman is trying to probably put this in the coach's ears like, listen, man, let's go out there and really go full steam ahead with the way we're going to evaluate this guy. And you know what I mean? I'm not really against it because I know Quez is going to make the roster, and I feel strong about Quez going forward regardless. The cornerbacks did get an interception today off of Jalen Hurts. Josiah Scott was able to pick off Hurts. You know what I mean? It was a lot of red zone offense being ran. I think Hurts was like 5 for 14. Don't pay too much attention to the percentage. If you're going to pay a lot of attention to the percentage, understand 5 for 14. He had 2 touchdowns. And 5 completions, 2 of them was touchdowns. So how really are you mad at that? And they ran a lot of red zone offense. And running red zone offense with a lot of new moving pieces, new coaches, new playbook, a lot of guys probably going to not be on the same page. I would have been alarmed if it was multiple interceptions, you know what I'm saying, and with that number of incompletions as well. But incompletions, some balls were dropped. I heard that he hit Arcega-Whiteside. Arcega-Whiteside dropped the ball for a real pretty pass. A lot of stuff, balls being juggled. I don't know. I heard Kayvon Wallace is out there really, really also putting his best foot forward. He had a ball go through his hands. Could have had a pick for the day for the defense. And, he's seizing his opportunity, and I like that about Kayvon Wallace. He did get some on-play experience last year, but this is a new year, and we're looking forward to Kayvon stepping up, especially with, Rodney McLeod probably starting on the PUP list. You know what I mean? We just looking for that. Also, Davion Teller started next to Eric Wilson due to Alex Singleton being on the reserve COVID-19 list. That's amazing news. Listen, these linebackers that we got that we didn't get to see last year are definitely going to be able to show us something this year, because if you're not a rookie, you got to go out there and earn your keep. You got to go out there and start making some noise now. And I believe that is going to happen. There wasn't a Landon Dickerson sighting, I believe. In uniform and running some of these drills. Let's get him fully healthy, because that's a massive piece for us moving forward. Brandon Graham, I'm hearing he is looking 10 years younger, refreshed, going out there, handling his job. And Jalen Hurts is being the ultimate leader as always on the field. The ultimate leader. His press conference was impressive. The way he carries himself is something like a star. Let's not sugarcoat it. There's footage of Jalen Hurts after the practice, huddled up with all the wide receivers, talking and going over some things. That is a leader. That's a leader. And not to crap on Carson Wentz, but find me the footage of Carson Wentz doing something like that after training camp. It's hard to find. He's down there taking the knee. The wide receivers are around him. Arcega-Whiteside, Devontae Smith, Fulgham, and them guys. And they listening. They trying to get better. And I absolutely love it, man. The poise of this kid is going to take us so far. You know what I mean? And the Philadelphia Eagles, I think they got a real gem in this one, man. I feel like it's Hurt season. And we going to see, man. My boy going to be starting week 1. And, a lot of stuff happened, man. Miles Sanders scored a touchdown pass. It's the small things that I'm looking at, though. I'm not taking into account any statistical things when you're talking about training camp, but I'm looking at, clips of Sirianni being hands-on with the coaching, pulling Travis Fulgham to the side and giving him game. I'm looking at clips like that, and I'm saying that this is different. This is a different feeling. This is a feeling of comfortability. This is a feeling of coaches wanting to coach and dudes wanting to get better. This team, I think, is really, really on to something, man. And we can't, we can't deny it anymore. I feel really good about our team moving forward, and I don't think that's going to change for a long time. Jalen Hurts and these guys, gelling the way that they need to gel, I think is going to be inevitable. And I also think this defense is going to be much better than a lot of people are giving them credit for. The Philadelphia Eagles are putting out a different unit on the offensive side of the ball and on the defensive side of the ball. But like I always talk about, man, the bloodline of the team is still together. And I believe that bloodline of the team is the offensive line and the defensive line. A lot more stuff is going to have to be covered during this training camp, but I feel like we're on the right path and we're on the path to success. Let me know what you think in the comments, man.